Welcome to Lazy Hair Tutorials, and my hairstyles are as lazy as my intro.
Hey guys, so I'm going to show you how to create these flat twists that help me transition to certain hairstyles. So I just washed my hair and I've kept this t-shirt on my head to keep it damp until I'm ready to start styling it. I'm going to take off this t-shirt, and what I'm going to do first is concentrate on the scalp because it's still winter and I need to keep my scalp from drying out. First, I'm going to section my hair with ribbon hair ties into 4 parts. I'm going to be using 2 main ingredients to moisturize my scalp. First, I'm going to spray my scalp with aloe vera juice, half mixed with water. And then after that, I'm going to seal that aloe vera juice on my hair with some shea butter by Shea Moisture. So then I grab smaller sections of hair from the quarter section of my hair, and then I'm going to grab the aloe vera juice and then spray it on my scalp. And then after spraying it on my scalp, I'm going to rub it in with my fingers just so that it really just gets on that scalp. And it does drip on my neck and on my face, but I just grab a towel and I just wipe it down until I'm ready to seal in that aloe vera juice with the shea butter. So I've completed the first quarter of my hair by completely saturating the scalp with aloe vera juice. I'm going to band it back up with a ribbon hair tie and then repeat the same process with the other 3/4 of my hair of just simply spraying the scalp with aloe vera juice. Fast forward, I'm done with that process, so now I'm going to seal the aloe vera juice with some shea butter. I'm going to concentrate more of the shea butter on the back of my hair, meaning I'm going to add more of the shea butter on the back of my hair than the front because it dries out more compared to the front. So I'm going to take the ribbon hair tie out, and then I'm going to dip my fingers into the shea butter. And then after I dip my fingers into it, I'm going to rub that shea butter onto my scalp. If needed, I'm going to go ahead and dip my fingers back into the shea butter and just apply more to the back of my scalp just to make sure it's really saturated with the shea butter. I don't do this as much for the front of my hair because, again, the front of my head, the scalp does not dry out as much as the back. I really need to concentrate and put more work into the back of my scalp. Why? I'm not sure why, but that's just something I figured out along the way. So now that I've completed all 4 quarters of my hair and I'm done concentrating on my scalp, now I'm going to concentrate on my hair and start prepping it for real this time for the upcoming hairstyles. I'm going to use this leave-in conditioner to spray, at least for now, the first quarter of my hair. I'm going to totally saturate it with as much leave-in conditioner as possible. Now that my hair is totally saturated with a water-based leave-in conditioner, I'm going to seal it with a 100% grapeseed oil. I'm going to just put it in my palms of my hands and then just massage it all throughout my hair, not my scalp, just my hair, just to make sure that leave-in conditioner is sealed in. I get the grapeseed oil from either a just natural vitamin shop or a local grocery store in the vitamin section, because then it's just 100% just of that oil. It's not mixed in with other oils. I've tried using my leave-in conditioner with other oils like coconut oil or almond seed oil. Years ago I was trying a bunch of different oils, but none of them make my hair as soft as using the grapeseed oil. So I stick with this oil for this process to leave my hair super soft while it's still damp, with the leave-in conditioner to make it so much easier to detangle my hair. Now I'm still on the first quarter of my hair, and while it's still damp with the leave-in conditioner and covered with the oil and it's still soft, I'm going to use my wide tooth comb to detangle that quarter of my hair. So I'm going to start at the tips, the ends of my hair, and work my way up to the scalp on little sections of my hair from that first quarter of my hair. And then I just repeat that process over and over till I know that first quarter of my hair is completely detangled. So now that I'm done detangling my hair, I'm going to secure it as a giant bantu knot. And then after that, I'm just going to wrap it up. Then that way it can stay a little bit moisturized and it won't dry out and become hard as a rock while I work on the other 3 sections. I do this as opposed to just using a t-shirt, because if I use a t-shirt, it's going to get covered with oil stains, and I really don't want to ruin a t-shirt. Not again. So I'm just going to just secure it up as a bantu knot, go on to the next quarter of my hair, and repeat those 3 processes of covering my hair with a water-based leave-in conditioner, then sealing it with the grapeseed oil, detangling it, securing it as a giant bantu knot, and then on to the next quarter of my hair. Fast forward, I'm done with all 4 sections, so I'm going to be using a mirror and that a fine tooth comb with a rat tail to find the right place to part my hair, and then now I'm going to create the flat twist. So the whole reason that I'm doing this is because this is actually really a prep into one of my later hairstyles that will require me to use mousse, and the aloe vera juice and the shea butter, that's more of just winter scalp care to prevent my scalp from really drying out. But what's really important is using the water-based leave-in conditioner and the oil. Could be any oil. I prefer grapeseed oil because it leaves my hair really soft, but you can really use any oil. So then that way, later on, after a week comes by and I'm ready to style my hair with using mousse, it will not flake once the mousse is dried out. Because if I just go ahead and just detangle my hair while it's still wet from the shower, and then right after that put mousse in my hair will flake for days. It will look like I have dandruff, and you know, you make that mistake once and then you think back like, hold on, what's going on? I've done this hairstyle before. Why isn't it working this time? So through trial and error, I figured out that I have to like basically cover my hair with product first, let that settle in my hair before using the mousse. And I could just use the mousse right after, but these steps take like several hours long that I really don't want to use up any more of my time. So I just go ahead and just use a flat twist as a way to just style my hair for that week until the flat twist kind of get a little nappy again, and then I unravel the flat twist so then I can use mousse to curl my hair, which I'll show you guys those steps later on in the next couple of videos. So I'm using a mirror to guide me. I'm not watching TV anymore, and now that I'm satisfied with where I'm parting my hair, I'm going to start flat twisting. And I use a mirror to decide if I'm going to braid underhand or overhand. Hard to explain till you do it yourself. I get a couple of sections of hair and I start twisting them without grabbing any extra sections of hair. Now I'm going to grab a section of hair that was not part of the twist. So I'm going to grab it and I'm going to add it to one of the sections of my twist. Now it's a bigger section of twist. And now I'm going to twist it over. So I'm going to repeat this process one more time so then you guys can see. I'm going to grab a piece of hair that was not part of the twist, add it to this section of the twist. Now it's a bigger section of my twist, but it matches the other one that I added to hair as well. Now I'm going to twist it again. And then I repeat this process on this side of my head until I reach to the back of my head. And then I repeat the process on the other side of the parting that I created earlier. So this like flat twist, I feel like it's kind of hard to explain. It's something that you just got to figure out with your fingers. It's really all the work in the fingers, because you know where your fingers are at, you know where your fingers are going to land, which fingers has the twist, which other hand has the strand of hair you're going to add on to the other fingers. So it's really just working with your fingers and knowing how to manipulate it. So I feel like if you understand that, and if you can just feel that through for yourself with some practice, then you can achieve it on your own as well. So now I have 2 flat twists that run down the edge of my hair towards the back of my head. And I'm almost done, but I'm going to take care of the ends that are sticking out because I don't want to add an extra hair. My hair is not that long to just leave out. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get the ends of the twists, crisscross them, and then tuck them into my hair as well as I can to give the appearance of a halo braid. So I'm going to spray my hair to make it damp again with my water-based leave-in conditioner. And then after that, I'm going to cover my hair with a night scarf so then I could just sleep with that night scarf. And overnight, as my hair dries up, the night scarf will help press my hair down, including like help lay my edges, as they say. And it will help keep the ends of my hair that I tuck in stay in place because it will just keep in that form. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead, secure this nightcap, and go to sleep. Now it's the morning, I'm ready to take off my night scarf, and this is the final result. So let me show you guys a 360 look of my flat twist. And there you have it. So stay tuned for the next video, and I'll see you guys later.